What up, what up? It's Hui Bris, the Grace Park legend, Long Beach on. You can check me out on the Bootleg Kev podcast.
Before we start the episode, man, I got to remind everybody that we are on the radio in 80 cities every single day across the country, man. Real 92.3 every day, Monday through Friday in Los Angeles. Wild 94.1 in Tampa. KKFR in Phoenix. We're all over the place. Miami, Vegas. We can go on and on. Want to give a shout out to our latest affiliate. Shout out to Knoxville, Tennessee, man. Hot 104.5 for being the latest city to join the Bootleg Kev Show network. All right. Now, I don't ever really talk about the radio show on the podcast. Keep them separate. But if you want to listen to the radio show, you can click the link in the bio for a list of all the cities you can listen to at. Yeah. Does that make sense? Let's get to the interview. Yo, Bootleg Kev podcast, special guest in here, repping Long Beach, Hui Bris in the building.
Yes, sir.
I didn't think you'd ever come because I tweeted something about Devin Booker like 3 years ago. And
I'm still mad.
And you said you weren't going to ever come on my show.
I said, remind me never to do this show.
And now you're here.
Karma.
You're here, though. Well, this is your old album from a couple of years ago. I just want to say thank you. Most artists don't bring gifts, so we got some blue vinyl.
Yeah.
Also, most independent artists don't have vinyl.
They're broke.
Well, they also, don't take their business too serious.
At all.
But you have a new album that you're working on.
Yes.
Well, it's done.
It's done.
It's coming out December 6th?
Yeah. Like 10 days, I think.
Jesus. Is that 10 days from now?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me running.
Thanksgiving is what? Tomorrow?
Shit. I didn't expect that.
It's coming. Fast.
Everything's just flown by.
This year was fast as shit.
For sure. Now, I first heard of you through rest in peace to Buys One, our guy Buys, who passed away. You guys were working together in what capacity? Because I know he was pushing your shit for a long time.
Man, he helped me. He changed my life in every way you could think. He helped me, aside from music, he helped me be a better dad.
Great guy.
He helped me be a professional yapper.
Right.
He knew how to yap.
Oh,
my God, I miss those convos. But he was starting an app called USound. I'm sure you were aware.
I remember USound. I had a USound profile.
Me too. He forced me to do it.
Yes.
And
me too.
He was just trying to. He was trying to get me to dissolve every little small beef I had, because Long Beach is hella small, hella weird, and I had a lot of fucking beef because I'm hella good at rap, and niggas just weren't that fire.
Who were you beefing with?
I don't want to say their names, but
anybody you're cool with now that you could?
All of them, everybody I'm cool with now, but a little mishaps with rappers. And
anybody who you're making music with now?
No, but I do want to make music with them. One dude that I'm super cool with now that I did have a miscommunication with, he also has a platform as well. His name is Desi G.
Okay.
And the Corner Store.
The freestyles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to go on there. I'll be honored.
He's killing it.
Tell him on air, I was a fucking young, dumb, immature, fucking insecure idiot, and I apologize for whatever I did and said.
He's out of Long Beach?
He's out of Long Beach.
Oh, yeah.
We grew up together.
I love the freestyle series.
Literally grew up together, and I have nothing but love for him. I know his family, nothing but love for that dude. And actually, the first time I ever was on the radio was a Desi G song. It's called Nothing, that Buys put together.
Wow.
Buys A&R that didn't even want to cut a percentage, nothing. He didn't want anything
from it. Sounds like the Buys thing, yeah.
And the song, I actually just performed at Camp Flog Gnaw, and the song that Mike G brought me out, he asked me, he said, can you do that song with Desi G, Nothing? And I'm like, my stomach's turning. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't heard that song in so fucking long. It made me think about Buys. And I'm like, look at Buys pulling strings from fucking heaven right now.
So crazy.
That's the only, I was like, yo, I got a new song, a new album coming out. You want to do that? They're like, nah. We want the Nothing song with Desi G. I'm
That's funny.
Okay.
It's funny how that worked out.
Kill that.
How was Camp Flog Gnaw?
That was the most people I've probably ever seen in one setting.
Yeah, that was the one, I know everybody who's in LA was like, Camp Flog Gnaw or Complex Con, which one to go to?
It was
really just whichever one you get tickets to.
Exactly. I had tickets to both because shout out to Complex Con. I had my own booth there.
Right.
Maybe
so you did
2
both.
years ago.
No. You didn't do
I had 2 years ago a booth there. They asked me to do it again.
Because it was in Long Beach for...
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they kind of gave me the sympathy booth.
Right.
They weren't selling all the booths. No disrespect to Complex Con. I love you and I appreciate the opportunity. But they didn't sell all the booths. So they were like, hey, Briss, can you do it? And that brought a lot of people through because people...
Flog Gnaw would have been the one though, man.
Oh my God, I shitted at Flog Gnaw.
I was in Thailand.
I left Dookie on the stage.
That's I mean, in a positive way.
Nasty how I did that. Because and it was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna call anybody out, but a certain person on the side of the stage was like, do you know the lyrics? Like, do you know the cue to which you're like, do you know Mike's hot? And I'm like, I looked and I was like,
bro, I'm a grown man. I know what I'm doing. I'm a pro.
I said, yeah, but the was like a confused, like, oh, she doesn't know.
Right.
And she said, oh, it doesn't look like he knows his cue. Like, make sure his mic's cold until it's time to go on. I'm like, oh shit. Like, I'm thinking it's like a technical issue or something. Man, that crowd acted like they know me for the whole time. I had a line of white people on the side of the stage waiting for me to get off the stage to take pictures.
Fire. That's big.
After I took all the pictures, they were like, oh yeah, what's your name?
They were just like, we just saw you on stage and you were amazing.
They don't even care.
But that's what's dope about, like, I always say that about, like, artists who don't take their live show serious. Like, yo, that is a real way to, like, gain fans. Because there's, even if you open up for somebody, like, if people, even if they give you a chance, you know, and you kill it, like, even if you convert 10 people, 5 people, 20 people, like, that's something.
That shit changed my life. And it was Mike G, too, so he has a loyal ass fan base.
For sure.
Like, loyal. So they're like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
right.
And when I seen hands go, humbly speaking, I've never done a show that big ever, and I've never made that many people put their hands up. And
so it felt good.
If I was like, yeah, if this is the feeling that fucking Roddy Ricch and all those guys get to when they do, I said, yeah, I got to make some hits.
Yeah, so give me kind of, are you from the same area as, I see you rep the north side.
Yeah.
It's the same area as Vince?
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from the Grace Park area. My dad's from Boulevard Mafia. Vince's hood is like Two Ends. Two Ends is like Artesia over here. They actually beef, by the way, but like Two Ends is over here, and then Boulevard is like closer to Compton. So like, I'm right in the middle from Grace Park. Like, I went to like Jordan High, like I went up and down Atlantic, Long Beach Boulevard, 55th, Carmelitos.
Long Beach is like such an interesting city because like, if people who aren't from LA just consider it LA because we think of Snoop, and people are like, Snoop, LA. LA. But it's Long Beach.
LA does not like Long
Beach. If you live here, it's like, dude, Long Beach is a serious drive.
They don't like us.
It's its own thing. It's got its own politics, you know.
Its own county jail.
Its own county jail, and hell, you know, there's Asian Crips. There's all
heavy. And I didn't meet a blood in person until I was like 14, 15. Like, I never knew they. I kind of didn't even. I thought that was like a figment of TV.
So there's not Bloods in Long Beach.
Fuck no.
So
they live there and stuff, but it's not like
their neighborhood isn't there.
Hell no.
So so there's nothing but Crip sets. So there's sets that beef with each other that are all Crips.
Nobody in Long Beach gets along.
Got it.
Maybe like if that's your cousin or like, but it's like heavy brown and black beef, heavy.
And like, then the Asians fit in there somewhere.
Asians beef with the Mexicans really bad.
Oh, God.
Like, that's worse than us. Like, they like the underdogs. So they're not giving fair fades at all. Like, you get caught at a fucking liquor store and you're with the Asian, the Mexican's going to get on the Asian first.
Shit. I was just in Thailand with Stupid Young.
Stupid Young runs Long Beach.
Which was crazy because he was cracking out in Thailand, bro.
Stupid Young's hood, the Asian boys are so cracking in Long Beach, they don't even go to liquor stores. They have a lady that goes and comes and brings alcohol and cups and ice to them.
So he has a guy who, this dude Steve, who I met in Bangkok, and he's Stupid Young's OG.
Yeah.
From Asian Boys.
Yeah.
And he did a stint in prison and got out and moved to Bangkok and opened a dispensary.
That's gangster.
So I'm like out there and I'm like pulling up to this dude's dispensary. It's called California's Finest.
Of course.
And it's like the most like LA'd out like store just in the middle of Bangkok.
In the middle.
And then there's this dude, Steve, who's like the most like hardcore Crip Asian dude you've ever met in your life. And he's just like thriving in Thailand.
It's that I could see that.
Yeah.
Long Beach is weird. It's like the water out there is so different. We could travel anywhere and like adapt.
Right.
It's so crazy. And like I would never be surprised if like Stupid Young opened up his own fucking studio out
he's
there.
Doing his thing, man. And you know, that's what I was just.
I
want
to work with him too. If you could hook that up.
That's easy work. I just told him, I'm like, bro, I see the way you're moving around in Thailand, dog. Like, you know what's great about you being out here? You can have your guard down.
Yeah, he was chilling probably.
Because it's like, you know, if you're in LA, you're moving around, like you got problems with everybody. It's like
Mexicans.
It's like, dude, you never know.
The brown is
even if you're in Vegas, you never know.
Are Asians brown too?
I don't want to speak on.
I need to find out. Like in the comments, please let me know.
I'll say this: I did see one of Stupid Young's friends with a tattoo that said "Yellow Boys."
Okay, that makes sense.
But it's an observation.
Understood.
Not a declaration from me.
Understood.
I'm not confirming nor disconfirming.
Much respect to all the yellows.
Talk about your new project you got coming. You got a new record out right now that's dope. That you said is kind of like you stepping into like a new, something that maybe could get played in the clubs, get played in the day parties.
Unfortunately, I had to conform. As you can see, I'm here. I've been conforming to things lately.
Hey, sometimes, conforming is one way to put it.
I have to. But basically what happened was I was already kind of like working on an album. And I was like, I'm not going to I'm going to do no hooks. You know how the underground guys get. And I get Channel Tress is my guy. He's from Compton. Mm-hmm. He started the genre Compton House. He hit me. Actually, I hit him. I was blowing him up for months. I'm like, please, can I get in a session with you? You're fucking blowing up right now. Like, I know you. Right. It's not like you're some fucking guy that I know you, dude. So like, he never not said it, but he was, he was very like working and busy. He was running sessions with DJ Quik.
Fire.
Randomly, he texts me an address. That's it, and a time. Be here. Don't be late. I'm like, fuck. I don't have any gas. I don't have anything. I like hit a bitch. Yeah, can I borrow some money for gas? And I'm weighing fucking wherever I am. I go way to fucking undisclosed location. I knock on the fucking door. A lady comes out. Like, who you here for? Gives me this weird ass look. Who you here for? I'm like, I'm Channel Tress. I'm like all humbled and shit. She's like, oh. I go to the door. Fucking DJ Quik answers the door. Mind blown. You should have seen me. Everybody in the room is like looking how I'm going to react. Mind is blown. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, it's me. I'm like, nah, homie. Like, you're not just about to just open the door and fuck me up like that, bro. Like, nah, I'm going to try this again. I went out, opened the door again. It's still there. He's still there. I'm like, okay, this isn't a dream. I'm fanning out. He's Channel's in there just being super chill, like, yeah, we just got done running a fucking 30-hour session. Like, we're all tired. We're all about to go home.
Yeah, Quik's been on it, dude. He's been working, dude.
I'm like, hell nah. Like, something got to shake. They're playing me the new record. It was Quik and Problem.
The Problem album, the Chupacabra.
Exactly. So Problem's running through records, just letting me hear shit, and like,
great album.
I'm honored at this point. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, Channel's on here? Like, what the fuck? My boy Barney's there. He's helping write with Channel. It's just a lot going on at one time. Buddy walks in randomly. I guess he got the same message.
Right.
But he's Buddy, so he can come whenever he wants. Quik's like, oh shit, Buddy here. I can't leave yet. Like, nah, they pop open some drinks. Everybody's the party starts. Buddy come in. It's a whole different energy. So Channel's like, fuck it, plays a beat, the beat that's on my fucking album. I just write a verse really quick, like the quickest verse I've ever wrote, no pun. And I'm writing the verse quick as fuck, and Buddy just like, let me go in the studio. Goes in the studio, does the hook. Got to rewrite the whole verse now. I'm like, God damn it, this is not
the same subject.
Not at all. It's a dance song now. It's hell of a dancer.
Right.
I don't want a romancer. I'm like, God damn it, I got to write a dance song. I'm like, I start going through my notes. I have nothing. I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, fuck. I write the verse. Like, that's why the first verse is so short. Because I'm like, fuck, I don't write these kind of songs for real. So I had to write a verse about a bitch I met in the club, which I don't meet bitches in the club.
So his hook kind of dictated, like, okay, well, now I got to go there.
Which makes sense, because 50 Cent, I saw 50 interviews, like, I can't even write a verse without a hook. I'm like, well, I can't write. I get the hook from the verse. That's how I write. Like, I'm Tupac. So
that makes sense.
Buddy killed it. I fucking... write the verse, and then everybody's tired, mind you. They've been in the studio all day, so I'm like, fuck, all right, can I take this song? And Todd is there. Shout out to Todd. Todd is Larry June's engineer.
Okay.
Todd didn't have to send me the session, mind you, because that's not my session.
Right.
I'm blowing Todd up. Yo, can you send me that session? I didn't even have an engineer at the time. I'm like, how the fuck am I I gotta finish this song. Like, Quik's in there. Quik saw me do my verse. He saw me do it and just dipped. He was like, all right, cool. Like, keep doing your thing, baby. Got up out of there. I sat on that song for maybe a month or two. And then this girl I'm dating right now, I was about to say at the time, don't leave me. This girl I'm dating was as a fucking Channel Tress fan. Like, she loves him. She's like, no, you need to finish this song if it's the last thing you do. I'm like, all right. I hire an engineer with money I don't have in the studio I can't afford, finish the second verse. Then I have to pay another session to get Barney Barney Bones, who helps Channel Write all the time, to come do his part. And then I have to book another session to mix and master it. So at this point, I'm in the red in my own fucking budget. I'm like, damn.
You're truly independent.
I'm truly independent. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, whatever. Randomly, a song I did with Smino and Jid because of Buddy. Buddy invited me to the session. I murked the song. That's my kind of rappers.
Right.
Murked it. It leaked. Because you know damn well Jid's people and Smino aren't going to just let some shit leak out. Like, I mean, let some shit clear. That wouldn't have got clear. They just got off tour.
Oh, yeah, they had the joint
right after the tour.
Yep.
So we're trying to like maybe perform the song. You know, it's very like high hopes. Like maybe we'll drop it after the tour. Aw, very, very, very immature thinking. But
I mean, they're both on major labels too.
It's not happening for me.
It's a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder to get those records out. It's almost like if you're an independent artist, it would behoove you to work with major artists.
It's like it was cool to send around to people and
like I got some shit with Jid and Smino, but
I guess one of the engineers at the studio
heard it.
And he mixed it and sent it to me, and then it leaked. It was a form of Smino and Jid leaks that came out. The leak got to Create Music. Create Music heard that it was creating. So I posted it now. Everybody's posting it like, fuck, Huey got off. Huey can keep up with Jid and Smino. Like, duh. And then fucking that got me a little distribution deal.
With Create. That
helped me pay for the video for this and help me get me a nice little car. And like I've invested in my own studio, bought the fucking Bay 1073, the distressor compressor, the Neumann U87.
U87, yeah.
The fucking,
I mean, you got like the fucking that's the vocal chain. That's all you need.
Killed it, and it's right in the crib. Don't gotta
Apollo.
leave. Put the kid to sleep. I got a SSL.
Oh yeah,
like a very. I don't think they make it anymore. Like a very.
Do they make it?
The small SSL. Yeah, I don't. I got like the OG one somehow because of shout out to vinyl. But I mean not vinyl. I can't even Vintage Kings.
So you're recording yourself
all day.
That's smart.
I just hired an engineer from Hawaii. He's out here and he's like working at Pulse, getting hella money at Pulse. So now I kind of can give like, yo, I got $200. Can you come through? He's like, yeah, I'll do it. Come on. But now he helps me out a lot now. Thank God. But
are you still out in Long Beach?
Nah, I'm in Hollywood now.
Oh,
I'm
smart.
like 15 minutes from here.
Smart.
Killed it. Rent control building.
Rent control's the move.
Oh my God. That's how I know God was real, bro. I'll tell you that story later.
Hey, we're about to kick off another interview brought to you by Hardin. That's right. If you're in Vegas, it's the #1 dispensary in the country, the craziest selection of premium cannabis. And all you got to do is shoot them a follow, Hardin_Las Vegas, HardinLasVegas.com. When you're in Vegas, tell them I sent you. Let's get into the interview. Hey, Odd Socks, our longest standing sponsor. Our brothers, first of all, want to give love to our family at Odd Socks, you know, dealing with the remnants still of the 2 hurricanes that hit the Tampa area. You know, our Odd Socks family, they are located in the Tampa area. Look, this is what we're doing, man. You get 20% off all of the Odd Socks, the most comfortable socks in the world. Yes. Whatever you're into, they got. I mean, you just saw some Scarface, some South Park. How about some Mountain Dew, Baja Blast? You know, these are fucking fire. Man, Office Space. They got all the crazy licenses, Jurassic Park. I mean, we can keep going on and on and on. My favorite, honestly, if I'm just keeping a buck, are just the basics, though. Just the basic socks. They're just so comfortable, man. They're the best, all right? So look, if you want the most comfortable socks in the world, and let's also throw on some of the most comfortable draws in the world, why not? Let's see what these look like. Huh? Little G.I. Joes? Ooh. I ain't mad at the G.I. Joe draws. Listen, oddsocksofficial.com. I need y'all to use that promo code, Bootleg, right now. Save 20% off at checkout. Great gifts. And like, honestly, throw out all your other socks and just get like 2 or 3 packs of Odd Socks Basics. I promise you, you're going to thank me later. Let's get back to the interview. Yeah, my boy lives in an apartment in North Hollywood, and his rent is so disrespectfully cheap that I want to like throw him out and move into his apartment.
You would hate me then. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2 parking spots.
So my boy's got the same shit, and he's paying $15.60 a month.
Oh, never mind. He killed me off.
Yeah,
he killed me.
Nico Blitz, that motherfucker. He's been living there for like 6 years.
He killed it. Don't move.
Listen, it was that 3 years ago. So however much it's increased, it isn't that much because it's rent controlled. So I'm like, dude, you're winning.
Killed it.
winning.
Killed it. So
I'm like, no matter what happens, never move.
Sublease it.
I'm like, don't ever move, bro. Like, it's a 2-bedroom. You don't have any kids. Who cares?
It's
like,
amazing.
Yeah.
And we switch rooms all the time. She wants my room sometimes. I want her room. She lives with me now, so it's so gangster. I'm blessed. I killed that. And I put the studio in the room, and I just record in there all day. This whole, pretty much, the last couple songs of this project and all my next shit is in the fucking crib.
Fire. That's smart, though. You save money that way.
I'm never leaving that shit.
What have you been able to sit with the Kendrick album yet?
I love it.
Yeah,
I've heard
it's
it
fire.
all the way through. Kendrick keeps fucking up my rollout.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
he's fucking up a lot of rollouts anytime he drops.
To be honest, he kind of. I learned a valuable lesson on patience because the video was supposed to come out when he dropped the surprise little album. My video was supposed to come out that day, but my video guy didn't have the titles done yet. So I was like getting like upset because the day before I'm like
Like the font and stuff?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the day before I'm like, we need the video to drop tomorrow because the song comes out tomorrow. And then Create's like, chill out. We could push the DSPs through the weekend, drop it on Monday today. Yes,
Right.
ma'am. Goodness gracious.
There's
working.
a phone call. Just hit ignore, young lady.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I was in Thailand walking out of Rolling Loud, and my boy was like, Kendrick just dropped. And I was like, what? And it was Thailand is 15 hours ahead of LA.
God damn.
So it's like tomorrow at night.
Damn.
It's crazy. So I'm like, what? And like, so we're walking out. I'm listening to this shit in my ear like this. Like, oh, what the fuck?
I couldn't get past the first song for a minute. I was like, is this nigga
I know, because
talking
you had to
me?
like dissect it.
like,
You had to go, wait, what did he say?
Did
Wait, what did he say?
Did he call out Snoop?
Yes.
That fucked me up.
For sure. And I like how Snoop, replied like a good sport and was like, it was the edibles.
It's
Because I kind of felt him, because when Snoop, when I saw that, I felt like, I mean, obviously it's not my position to feel any type of way, but I did kind of feel like, why would Snoop validate that corny shit? Like, but it's like Snoop posts hella shit on his page.
yeah. His page is
Snoop's damn near a meme page.
I was about to say it's
Yeah.
like a meme page.
So it's like, I feel like with Snoop, you really can't, like, Snoop's heart is, I feel like, in a good place.
Yeah, always, especially with Kendrick. He knighted him.
He knighted him on stage.
Like Kendrick is knighted by the gods.
100%. Yeah, no, it's wild. Yeah, I thought it was dope that he put on a bunch of young guys too,
I listened to it I was in New York when it dropped, so that was super surreal for me because I'm like on the subway listening to it, like, what is going on right now? Like, who is he talking about? Who is this other guy? All the track lists were
it was hidden.
I didn't know none of those guys except
I just knew
Wally.
I knew, but obviously Wally, Peso, and
I never heard of
Lefty.
Peso before
Peso's
this.
dope. Peso's been going
I'm
crazy.
hip on everybody now.
Yeah, and then Siete, but I couldn't tell like it was Siete right away. Like I know a couple of Siete records, but
I feel like Wally really deserved it though.
For sure.
Like Wally,
Wally's got some big news
everybody
coming.
thought, with the Future thing.
Well, he's got some. He signed. He might have a situation that he's going to announce
Zona
one
Man.
day.
I seen he's with Zona Man a lot. That's my triplet. Me, him, and Buddy are triplets.
Wally's got some shit.
He came with what was his first song? Not Paranoid.
I got niggas trying to kill me for some shit.
I forgot I did. Scandalous. Scandalous is huge in the hood. I mean,
song.
we were like, oh, okay,
Classic.
like Scandalous is a classic. Boom. Then he drops the 03 flow.
Oh.
And like, if you've ever like dealt with a dude who's been to jail before on any level, that is their shit.
Yeah, you could play that. You could play that in the club.
And he's very different because he doesn't. I don't feel like he wants to come off like he's some super blood.
He doesn't, but the other thing that's interesting about Wally is like he really has the real capacity and ability to like rap his fucking ass off.
Oh yeah, I've ciphered with that man.
Like
That's
when
my actual
he's
homie.
come on and freestyled a couple times on here, and every time I'm just like, oh my god, one takes it.
Oh yeah, he has a classic one here. Yeah, I
He's
commented
just
on
so
it.
good, man. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking alien.
He doesn't
bro.
even try.
He's an alien. I don't forget which major label had him signed. Was it Atlantic? They fucked that up though.
Oh, they know they did though.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of labels know when they fuck up because they can't market them the way they.
I don't understand what the like. It feels like there's this huge like wall of like labels that just don't know how to market West Coast artists that aren't already like super on.
Even then, like even Roddy, like they don't know how to his next level. Like a lot of people don't know what to do with the West Coast.
Yeah, the Roddy thing is interesting because I truly feel like he's a case study of like somebody whose momentum was truly affected by COVID. You know?
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Because he had his whole festival run that was coming. He had the biggest song on the planet when COVID started. You know, The Box was the biggest song on the planet, and still, I mean,
The Box went like diamond, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's all-time crazy single.
Whoever is a part of that song, I know is doing very well.
But I think when with COVID, it's like everybody was sitting down overthinking shit. I had heard that second album had like 4 different versions. Mm-hmm. The version that ended up coming out was like not the version a lot of people said should have came out, but I also thought that the shit was cool. It had some shit on there I liked.
I like Roddy.
I love Roddy, man. I think Roddy's incredible.
Me too.
And
I want to work with him.
But I do think the COVID thing was just a weird thing because there were certain like younger artists who like didn't know what to like. I was like, okay, well, if COVID's here, do we still work? Well, we can't tour. So like he was really, you gotta understand, his tour was going on when that album came out.
The first one or the second one? The first one? The Antisocial one?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So he was doing 1,500, 1,800 cap venues.
Oh my God.
When he should have been doing like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So he didn't even really get to fully like crack the tour after the album hit and like blew the fuck up.
He's an arena artist, no?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he is now. But I think that he's capable of being an arena artist. I seen him
at Golf Wang when Mustard brought him out.
Oh yeah,
that was crazy. The most. Respectfully, that was like the most. The crowd was.
I mean, he's got them hits.
They were
man.
moshing to his songs.
Roddy's got hits, and he's got the, like the songs that are just so easy to sing along to. Like his melodies are unfuckwittable.
Who else was on Kendrick album?
Siete, Peso. Who am I forgetting?
It's one more. I know it's
no. There's a few more.
Hitta. They
love
love his verse on there. People be hitting.
He's from Meet the Whoops.
They love him.
Yes, and I think he might be Kendrick's cousin.
SZA, huh?
SZA.
Doty's. Hey Now, Say Now. That's him. He on Hey Now, Say Now. Oh, that song is nasty.
Who else is on Dodger Blue?
AZ Chike. There we go.
Who else is on Dodger Blue? It's Wally.
Oh yeah, Wally,
and Roddy.
Yeah.
I feel like AZ Chike is on a sick run. He's on a TDE run. He
Love
just was on Schoolboy shit, got his own song.
For sure.
He's on Kendrick shit. I feel like if he gets on one more TDE artist shit, they might as well sign him.
Yeah, hey man, him and Rucci had a great album that they dropped a couple of years ago.
And Chike like kind of like got Low the Great kind of popping like between One Take J and Chike and them. Like Low the Great is like insane.
Gotta give a shout out to MyBookie. Let's stop this interview real quick because, man, we're in the middle of football season. NBA season just kicked off, and I'm telling you this, go to mybookie.ag right now and get yourself an account, because if you ain't betting on MyBookie, I don't know what you're doing. You can get in on all the action. When you go to mybookie.ag, use the promo code BOOTLEG. When you sign up, you're going to get that first deposit bonus, doubling your first deposit. That's how it goes. It's a movie. Trust me, all right? NBA, I'm going to just say this. If I'm going to bet MVP this year, I like the odds on Kevin Durant right now. I do. I also like the fact that my Phoenix Suns are having a nice start to the season. NFL season's still rumbling, all right? Playoffs are kind of starting to shape up. We're about halfway through the season. You can bet baseball. You can bet football. You can bet NBA. You can bet college football. You can do it all. Plus, they got the live casino blackjack, roulette. They got the slots, all of it. MyBookie.ag, promo code BOOTLEG when you sign up for that new account. Also, speaking of signing up, why don't we sign up for some Blue Chew? A lot of people keep asking me, does Blue Chew work? Of course it does. It does work, yes. Is the country divided? Yeah, and Blue Chew works. Two things we can definitely say are the truth. And I'll say this, though, man. Everybody in this country can agree that Blue Chew will make your dick a lot harder. So what I need y'all to do is go to BlueChew.com right now, use the promo code BOOTLEG, and find out for yourself, because you're going to get a month's supply for free. Now, what is Blue Chew? Same active ingredient as Cialis and Viagra, but it's all in a nice chewable form, and it's delivered right to your door discreetly, and the The best part about Blue Chew, my favorite part about Blue Chew, is you don't have to go to the doctor. You just do it all online. It's all online. You don't have any awkward doctor's visits. So if you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, maybe you need a little extra pep in your step. You want to make sure your dick is dicking as much as it can be dicking. Maybe, you know, bruh, ain't nothing like that Blue Chew boner in the morning. Let me just say, look, go to bluechew.com, promo code bootleg, and get a month supply for free, just $5 shipping. Let's get back to the interview. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, shit, man, it's just really up to everybody to deliver, you know? And I think now it's like, it's almost like the industry has always been so like non-West Coast biased. Like it's always the South or East Coast artists get all love, or fucking Canadian artists. Mm-hmm. But I do feel like Kendrick's like forcing the moment to where if you're from LA, like the labels would be doing themselves a disservice to not look at you and be like, hey, how do we make this happen? Like I think Lefty Gunplay is going to get a stupid bag. Stupid bag. Like what? Like this guy is a fucking... He's like,
he just did some shit with OGZ, and then you seen how they rolled it out. I thought
he's got a song out with Jeremiah right now. Him and OGZ been working. Him and Hit Boy got a damn near whole album together. He's been working with Ty Dolla $ign. Like,
I feel like that's your rite of passage if Hit Boy like gives you an album. It's like
Hit Boy is free big hit, by the way.
For real.
But yeah, Hit Boy's been on a crazy run. But yeah, for sure. It's something like a rite of passage, for sure.
It's like, oh, Hit Boy's fucking with you? Like, I still got work to do. I need to get the Hit Boy, and I still need to get, like...
You haven't worked with Hit Boy yet?
No, that's the homie.
Yeah.
But I still need to get, like, Hit Boy and Alchemist.
Alchemist the one, for
if
sure.
I could just get them two and just, like, I'll be okay.
Do you have any other features on your new project?
Buddy's on there. Barney Bones is on there. Who else is on there? Channel's on there. I don't think it's anybody else. Not off the top of my head. I be rapping way better than niggas, so it's like niggas don't be trying to come to the studio with me.
You have like a pretty crazy independent catalog too. Like you drop a lot. Like I think 2023 I saw you had 3 or 4 albums that you dropped.
I was hurting that year too.
Is it like for you being like a independent artist and this is like how you pay your bills? Do you see like the more music you are able to drop, does it help with like raising all sales, if that makes sense?
Here's the sickest part. I made the most money this year and I didn't even drop.
Really? Like how though?
I have no idea.
Just off music?
Yes. Off of merch, music, shows. Buddy put me on his album. We went straight to Japan.
Oh, so Japan's crazy?
I hate to be that rapper that's like, oh, I'm big in Japan.
No, but that's the thing.
I swear to God, me and Buddy did like 5 shows out there.
I was just talking to my boys, and they're part of a group called Bad Hop, which is like the only hip hop group they ever saw at the Tokyo Dome out there.
Oh shit!
And they were just talking about how Japanese. He said Asian fans. Period. He's like they buy everything.
Oh, I sold out.
He was like, yo, if you got a T-shirt, if you got a lunchbox, if you got a fucking pencil, they're buying it.
I should have went around like
if you could get cracking in Japan,
you're the man. That's the only thing that makes people out here fuck with me for real. Cause they be like, even like all the West Coast dudes like Jay Worthy, all those dudes like, well, you gotta go to Japan. Like Jay Worthy's really big in Japan.
I bet
he's huge out there.
Yeah, and I don't even know. Like, I wonder, like, is it just that the music resonates?
Them niggas wear do-rags out there
for sure. And there's like the Japanese cholos.
Yes, they think they niggas out there. You can't tell them they got until I come around and they're like, oh yeah, that's melanin.
I just wonder what is the highway for the music to pop over there? Is it obviously it's the internet, but is there like, do you have to put work in out there for it to like translate?
I think it's.
Is it like a conscious effort of like, hey, we need to put some effort into Japan for it to work?
No, I think that's what they don't fuck with.
Okay.
I think you just need a lowrider in your video.
And they're like, we're in.
That simple.
So the
They're
Japanese love
culture-based out there.
lowriders.
They love Jay-Z so much out there too.
Jay-Z, so Yankee hats or lowriders?
Love that. Yeah, if you're really from New York or really from LA, they fuck with you.
Interesting.
They fuck with you heavy. Like, they're gonna ask you too, like, LA? Like, if you wear that hat out there, they're gonna think you're from San Francisco.
Oh, that's fire.
Your representation,
like, no, it's just
representation matters out there. Like a motherfucker. Like, any advice from any West Coast artist, go as west as possible.
If you want to get that Japan money.
Yes, because they'll give it to you.
G Perico probably go out there and eat. What?
G Perico goes anywhere and eats because he's a super crip.
The super crip. He is a super. He's got the BG tattoo.
He could go anywhere.
He's got the biggest.
He was
Broadway
one of the.
gangster
He's the
tattoo
first
ever.
major West Coast artist that gave me a feature.
He's, by the way, the fucking nicest guy ever.
I didn't even. You would never know that man gangbang if he didn't look like a super crip.
He does look like a super crip, though. Yes.
He has like a vintage bandana collection.
That's a wild sentence.
I promise you.
Like, yo, you see this? I got this from a Korean dollar store in '99.
He's gonna hit you when this interview comes out and be like, he ain't lying. That
yeah.
nigga got different.
That one's from
bandanas.
06. I got that from 06.
He's like, this one was in the Chronic video.
He's like, I collect bandanas.
It's vintage
Tupac
though.
wore this on stage
you
at
get
House
it.
of Blues in Vegas the night he was killed.
And he don't like back pocket him either. He put that bitch all the way on, like on his head. Like he's such a crip that the
Yeah,
Bloods-
you know what? We got to give that credit to him because he's one of the forefronts of the bandana movement still. And I'm not talking about putting one in your pocket, but I'm talking about like applying it to your head.
Yes.
In full force.
He does not play.
Yeah. He's still, there's a few guys who wear bandanas, but I feel like G Perico's like the bandana wearer.
And G Perico is filthy rich. Let's not.
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
Please, let's not get that fucked up.
He is
This
a very
guy
rich guy.
Taught me more about financial literacy than anybody. He's the one that told me, maybe like a year ago, he's like, oh yeah, if you go on like Bootleg Cab or Just Incredible or any of these platforms, he's like, just spit your whole notes. Just spit your whole notes app. Like, whatever you got, spit it. Like, don't play. Like, don't go up there and think like motherfuckers ain't gonna see that.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go up there and like, just
don't go do a performance. He's like, just specifically like this platform and like these other ones. He's like, go up there and like spit
Apply
like
yourself.
motherfuckers are watching, because he's like, niggas in jail and niggas all over they watch that shit.
No, Perico's one of the smartest guys in hip hop, man.
He taught me a lot.
And he got this indie rap shit figured out.
That's why I move how I move. He gave me that feature and told me like, get away from this dude. Stop messing with that dude. Where's your publicist?
Right.
Why aren't you putting money towards this? Oh, he told me if you get a distribution deal, spend all your money on the budget on digital marketing. He's like, all of it. Like, don't waste $1. Just keep all of it for digital marketing. I just spend, I got a child. So
What would digital marketing be for people who are watching who don't understand
like
what that means?
sleeping on gems, Instagram pages, Spotify marquees, making sure that your shit front and center, ads, fucking making sure that your shit is like visible and they can
Right.
see you, especially if you're handsome. You know what
Got
I'm saying?
it.
Like, make sure you put your image first.
Got it.
Because that's what really draws people to him. His image is like top tier.
That's true.
And he can wear red, and people are like, why are you wearing red?
That's his clothing line.
You get it.
Blue t-shirt.
Very top
This
tier.
is a blue t-shirt.
That's how we met, because I used to be partnered with an art gallery in Long Beach. And he wanted to shoot a video, and he wanted to do a photo shoot, and he wanted to do a campaign. Like, he wanted to do 3-in-1 at the art gallery, and I gave him like an incredible deal.
Yeah.
And it was crazy.
Great guy, man, that G Perico.
Changed my life.
Yo, what for you, man? This new album, I'm assuming, are you already kind of, because you drop so often, are you already kind of working on the next thing?
Yeah, me and Channel Tress, that's who did the single.
Yeah.
We got the EP pretty much.
Whole EP done, so that's what's next.
Yeah, and then the dude Rohan, I'm gonna sign him to my. I'm gonna start a label after this
Okay.
shit, and then
Dope.
I'm gonna sign only producers like DJs,
Right.
and like fucking engineers.
Would you and Buddy do like a full thing?
I'm on Buddy's next single. I would love to do something with Buddy. We just need to sit down.
Because he's
and, like,
independent now. He's no Empire, right?
I'll let him tell it.
Well, I don't know. I know he had if he had a cup of tea at Empire.
Exactly. He was over there.
Okay.
He got some big news coming too. He's like Wally.
Jesus, them guys, man.
Compton.
Yeah.
There's something in the water over there.
Something is in the water in Compton. I think that is a fair statement.
For sure.
There it is, man. Well, look, your new album's coming out December 6th.
Yes.
People can still buy vinyl from your old albums. I'm assuming this is all online.
BrissDon'tMiss.com.
Go support. And I appreciate you pulling up, man. Go watch the freestyle this guy just did, too, because it is fucking fire. Boom! Huey Briss.